You are now listening to the Hot Take Hot
We are
Box.
leading it off at the Prudential Center. Islam Makhachev, not to be confused with Islam Makhachev. I'm going to have to wait. I think it's Makhachev. I believe that's what John Anik has
Add a
told
little
me
sauce
before.
to it.
Yeah, Makhachev. He's fighting Dustin the Diamond Poirier. We were a little not shocked, but I guess we were a little like, wow, I can't believe they actually made this fight. Right after, I think it was UFC 300, the day of, they announced this fight, and it was like, wow, I didn't think that they were going to do this. They think that, they kind of have to capitalize when Islam decides to finally, when Islam decides to fight again, because he's not exactly the most active guy. It's not like he's, terribly inactive, but, he has Ramadan, he has things that kind of hold him back from being super active all the time. So he's fighting Dustin Poirier. Dustin just came off of, I think that was UFC 299. He beat Benoit Saint Denis in a fight where it was really looking bad for a little bit, and then he kind of came back and really just showed, the pressure makes diamonds, ladies and gentlemen. He's coming out to shine bright like a diamond, mixed in with his James Brown song. So I know all the people were like, yeah, here we go. Let's go, Dustin. Yeah, listen, buddy. I don't care what anyone says. You guys can make up all these Rocky stories in your head and come up with these fantasy, the Dustin, the Gilly. If you don't jump the Gilly, I'm like, now everyone's a Dustin fan. It cracks me up. I hate Dustin. Let me just say that for the record. I think Dustin stinks as a human, and I will never let the beef go. I will never ever. I will never stop supporting my boy Connor, even though he is also not a great guy either. But this is more about just the skill-wise, I'm just saying. I just saw him kind of get ragdolled for portions of the fight against Benoit Saint Denis. And I think me and you would both say that Islam is the better grappler of those two. I don't think that is a crazy statement to make. Islam by submission is minus 120. You can get it to plus 100. That seems like the way, Ty. And I think that is the way I am going to go. I would like to take him probably in the first 2 rounds. I honestly think he's going to make it look somewhat easy, Ty. I really do. It's just a mismatch. It's Dustin Poirier is he's not a great grappler. He has a black belt, but I've never viewed him as this great grappler. He kind of has somewhat good defensive submission grappling, and he can kind of keep a average wrestler from taking him down. But when he gets into these, honestly, not even to be offensive, it's no one's been able to keep Islam from taking them down. It doesn't really matter who you are, how great you are. These guys are just better. So I'm going to take Islam submission, and I really don't even think it's all that close. This might be my gold star player of the night.
I'm going to follow you. I think he's going to get the rear naked choke. Dustin's been choked out a couple times. Remember back in the day, I think it was TKZ, right? It was the Korean Zombie that choked him out. I think it's going to go very similar to how the Habib fight went, honestly. And it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be that sketchy for Islam on the feet. Now, I will say, the one time Islam got knocked out, he got fucking smoked by Adriano Martins. He got hit with a check right hook from a southpaw, and that's Dustin's money shot that he got Benoit with. It's possible, right? I mean, I don't want to count him out, but he's not Islam's not minus 1,000. He's minus 550.
Yeah, I didn't even say the odds. I'm sorry. It's minus 650 for Islam Makhachev on the money line, plus 474.25 for Dustin Poirier. So that kind of tells you what's going on here.
Such a bad stylistic matchup.
Yeah.
Now you always can count on, or not count on, but you can always factor in the element of surprise, and anything can happen. Dustin Poirier, by the way, in his career, 6-0 in June, in the month of June. Just saying. He's undefeated in the Northeast. The Costa curse is on his side. Paulo Costa, when he's on a card, the champion loses their belt all the time, or at least the main event.
And he said, I don't believe in that because I lost to Adesanya.
Yeah.
I was cracking up when he said that. He's like, what the fuck? It didn't work for me. What's up with that, man?
Which is fair. Also, Paulo Costa rivaled 50 Cent in one of the worst first pitches I've ever seen it ever the other day. I think it was at the Mets game too, so that was bad. Islam might have stack on his
saw
left
that.
shin. That could be a thing. I don't think that's going to matter.
Dirty
but
scruff balls.
It might. The arena is on Lafayette Street.
Oh, God.
I don't know. What do you think? Now, I'm going to say Dustin's hinting at retirement. That's the biggest, ultimate red flag ever.
Yeah.
I think he is going to retire with this loss. Nobody's going to be upset at him. It's going to be in Jersey, in the States. There's going to be a lot of Dustin fans there. He's going to get a big ovation. They're going to give him a nice send-off. You're going to be fucking thrown up, turning the stream off.
Yeah, no,
But-
you're going to hear me in the backyard going, good riddance. See
Get him
ya.
out of here.
Get him out of here. Turn the stream off.
Kick him out. But yeah, I just think the Dagestani grueling style is going to, he's going to get dragged down, worn down, submitted round 2, round 3. I am eager to see how the fight starts, like the first round, what it does, and what how long they strike for. I think Islam striking is good. Honestly, it's fine. Obviously, I don't think he wants to box with Dustin, but he's got powerful kicks. He's a big, powerful guy. But yeah, maybe he doesn't get him down right away, or maybe they're stalling against the cage, or maybe Dustin gets up, but eventually he's not going to get up. And I'm following you. I got Islam sub -120.
So, the last time that Dustin was this big of an underdog was when he fought Habib Nurmagomedov, and he was even was less than it was plus 315, 350 in that fight, where now he's plus 500, 425, which is wild. But that just goes to show you how times have kind of changed as the years have gone on. Yeah, I agree. I couldn't agree with anything, with you more. It's really just a bad stylistic matchup for him. That grueling style, how they just wear on you. I think had Benoit had better gas tank for whatever reason, the staff, whatever it was, had he had a better gas tank, he would have got him out of there and wouldn't have made the mistakes that he made in that last fight. And I think Islam is not going to make those same sloppy mistakes or those sloppy takedowns and the sloppy get-ups. And Islam is a much better complete project than Benoit Saint Denis is. And I really think he's going to make this look easy. So there it is. Islam Makhachev submission for both of us plus
You
100.
are now listening to the Hot Take Hot Box.